Let me crack a brewski for the new and improved Smackdown Live, hosted by the spectacular Mr. Caldero. Here's to the show. Welcome, one and all. You must be wondering, is this Mr. Caldero? Has it been this long? Has he abandoned We Love It Raw? No, buddy. No. Don't you dare even think that, buddy boy. The thing was, I was working behind the scenes. Chris Coury running Raw. It's cool. But with this brand split, shit is gonna get real. Let me tell you something, Chris Coury. My blood bleeds blue. And I'm Smackdown Live. You can keep Raw. That's cool. You got your own roster. I got my own roster. Chris Coury. I don't know how much of the future you're going to be now that Smackdown Live has its own show. And I'm going to kick it off right. And I'm going to break down each of the picks, and things are going to change around here. Because I'm going to whip Chris Coury's ass in the views every week. You thought it was sweet in the beginning? No. I'm going to push it harder than I ever did. I'm going to be promoting this SmackDown show, and the show is called Smackdown Motel. It's a motel. It's the Smackdown Motel, not a hotel, because it's just one man. Just picture a shitty hotel, but when you get there, you get your ass kicked. Boy. This is Smackdown Live. So, did I mention I was going to whip Chris Coury's ass every week? Yeah, I'm going to be editing both of the shows. But guess what? I'm kicking your ass, Chris Coury. I'm rooting for both. Just like I'm Vince McMahon, I'm rooting for both. But right now, I'm going to kick your ass with the most amazing weekly show. Only SmackDown. And who knows, maybe I'll expand to other things. Since it's only 2 hours, I can talk about TNA, the final deletion. I can talk about Lucha Underground. Who knows what I could talk about. But let's get to it. As you know, let me take a swag for the working man. The draft is here. SmackDown's first live, continuous show. And for me, Shane, and Daniel Bryan sat down and we talked about this. I'm an equal party when it comes to this. I'm the junior, you know. So our very first draft pick to SmackDown Live is the WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose. Yes, we have acquired the champion. Truth will be told, I like Seth Rollins more. You guys got Seth Rollins. Technically, this is the second pick, because SmackDown is a second-rate citizen, and they have to take who they could take first. But we got the champion, so you could keep Seth Rollins over there. And I'm going to keep going down this list. The next addition to SmackDown, exclusively. Do it again because it's too much right now. AJ Styles. Oh man. All he does is beat up John Cena. Beat up John Cena with the club. But the club has been separated from us. The rest of the club is on Raw, including non-official member, aka official Bullet Club creator, Finn Balor. Maybe they'll start their own Bullet Club over there. AJ Styles over here will hold it down solo. He was solo for TNA for 10 years, plus by himself in other parts. We don't need him. I'm only going to do a couple more of these drum rolls. Third pick for SmackDown, John Cena. Yeah. I bet you couldn't see that coming. Ooh, things are getting interesting. I think I'm just going to go with the top 5 with the drum rolls, and then I'm just going to name the rest. And not even the rest, but, you know, the top ones. The top. Next up, we have a future Hall of Famer. The Viper, Randy Orton. The Viper. We got the Viper. The Viper. It's funny because he's going to have a match with Brock Lesnar, who is on Raw, on SummerSlam. So I wonder how long this draft thing will take to take into place. And by the way, instead of beat up John Cena, we as a podcast beat up Chris Coury. Yeah, I'm sending shots your way because this is brand fighting, brand beef. We don't play around over here on the SmackDown side. Even the light on my microphone blue. Get out of here, bro. And Venus, you would join my side because Raw whack. You know why Raw whack? Because Chris Coury running Raw and I'm running SmackDown. That's our SmackDown. Populating, crackulating. Just going to do this for a few more candidates. Next up, circling the top 5. In SmackDown, my favorite newcomer in the last I don't know how many years, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is by far a snag for SmackDown. Raw got a lot of big contenders. They got Brock. They got Roman Reigns. They got Seth Rollins. They got Charlotte, the women's champion. They got the boss Sasha Banks. It's tough. But Bray Wyatt is the new era. Bray Wyatt encompasses everything that's great about having your own personality. Not the junior Shawn Michaels like Dolph Ziggler is. Understand that. I'm going to stop doing the drum rolls because it's a little dramatic. I'm just going to run through them. Becky Lynch. Not super hype about that. The Miz. He's a champion. We'll take him. He's the Intercontinental Champion. Baron Corbin. Not interesting enough for me. American Alpha. Very popular in NXT, so hopefully they make a splash. Next up is Dolph Ziggler, which I'm not a huge fan of. I called him Shawn Michaels Jr. earlier. Natalya. And the last thing I'm going to mention is Alberto Del Rio. He's a good pick because he's a beast. Anyway, he goes Mexico, WWE. He's in the indie circuit. Don't matter. Alberto Del Rio is no joke. He hits horde. He don't play around. Representing the Mexican horde. But that's all I'm going to mention. There's a bunch of people. Us on SmackDown didn't get the New Day. We lost the club. We lost Enzo and Cass. Ooh, those hurt. But you know what? My show is going to be better. Period. It doesn't matter. My show's better. There's more potential on my show with new superstars. We have a better GM. We have a better commissioner. Come on. We got Daniel Bryan, Mr. Yes. Yeah, I got Mick Foley, old, smelly old butthole. Mick Foley. The old head should stay at Raw because that's what Mick Foley is. And Stephanie McMahon I like, but she chose the wrong mother flounder to be running Monday Night Raw. He's old. Daniel Bryan got his eye on the prize. He knows what it takes to struggle. He knows. Motherfucking no. And I'm just going to wrap this up real quick. These shows are going to be fast. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm going to say the highlights. The ending of Smackdown was a clean win from our champion, Dean Ambrose. We got the belt. Just know that. Smackdown, we winning. We got the belt. Dean Ambrose beat Seth Rollins clean with the dirty deeds, motherfuckers. So get ready, Chris Coury. We got the champ. We got the champ. What you gonna do? And I'm gonna be pushing this new show, Smackdown Motel podcast, on the Watch the Podcast YouTube page. And you better understand that I am not letting down. Things is no joke. I'm going to keep things suave and simple. I'm not going to talk your ear off. I'm going to give you the facts. I'm going to tell you who got bars. I'm going to tell you that we're better, and here's why we're better. And you want to come to the Smackdown Motel, Chris Coury? You're invited. You say you love it raw? Come down to the motel and I'll show ya that we got vicious competition. So signing off, Mr. Caldero, the new host of the new show, Smackdown Motel. I'll see you next week with our first official show. This show was the draft. Next show is going to be officially all us, all Smackdown. And we're going to push it to the limit. And I'm going to give it to you the way you need it at. Where at? Smackdown Motel. Subscribe, share. You know, motherfucking know.